Okay, imagine this. You're told no constantly, like every single time. Not just no, but absolutely not forget it because of who you are. Now imagine just looking back and saying, watch me. And then, I don't know, basically inventing half the stuff in a modern pharmacy.
Yeah, that's pretty much the story of Percy Julian. It's wild.
Seriously. For this deep dive, we've sifted through biographies, academic papers, news clippings, even his New York Times obituary, solid sources.
Definitely.
So our mission today, to unpack how this one guy, born in Alabama, turn of the century, how he completely changed medicine industry.
All while facing just unbelievable racism.
Exactly. Get ready for some serious wait what moments. It's quite a ride.
It really is. We're talking about Percy Julian, born April 11th, 1899, Montgomery, Alabama. And you're right, it's not just the science, which was brilliant.
No.
It's the staggering hurdles he had to overcome.
Yeah.
Systemic stuff. And how he flew right over them.
Yeah.
You know.
So how did it all start? He was clearly bright from the get-go. Valedictorian at DePaul University in 1920. Chemistry, that's impressive.
Super impressive. But yeah, the path wasn't exactly smooth sailing after that.
No kidding. What happened next?
Okay, so here's the first big wait what moment. He gets his master's in chemistry from Harvard.
Yeah.
Harvard in 1923.
No big deal.
Huge deal. But then they denied him a PhD spot. Just flat out.
What?
Purely because he was black. Racial bias. Think about that. Harvard told one of the future giants of chemistry, nope, not here.
That's infuriating. So what did he do? Give up?
Not a chance. He went all the way to Europe, University of Vienna in Austria. That's where he finally got his PhD in organic chemistry in 1931.
Vienna. Just to get the degree he earned. The sheer determination.
Incredible, right? The lengths he had to go to. Just unbelievable.
It really is. Okay, so he overcomes that, gets his PhD. Where does his science take him? What were the big breakthroughs?
Well, pretty quickly, actually. 1935, he pulls off the first total synthesis of physostigmine by an African-American chemist.
Physostigmine. What's that used for again?
It's a really crucial treatment for glaucoma, the eye disease.
Yeah.
It can cause blindness.
Wow. So total synthesis means he built it from scratch.
Yeah, from simpler stuff. Made a vital medicine potentially much more available. Huge achievement in organic chemistry.
Okay, impressive. But you mentioned another wait what moment, something with a bigger daily impact.
Oh yeah. This is where it gets legendary. His work at the Glidden company. We're talking the 1940s, 50s.
Like the paint company.
The very same. He develops industrial scale production methods for things like cortisone.
Cortisone. For arthritis, inflammation. That was revolutionary then.
Totally. Yeah. And other steroids, even the building blocks for birth control pills later on. Hugely important stuff.
Okay, but here's the kicker you hinted at. The source.
You get this. Soybeans.
No way. Soybeans. Like tofu and edamame soybean.
Yep, that humble little bean. He figured out how to extract and transform compounds from soybeans to make these incredibly valuable medicines.
That's genius. Turning soybeans into medical gold.
Right, and think about the impact. Before Julian, cortisone cost a fortune. Hundreds of dollars a gram.
Wow.
His soybean process slashed the cost to just cents per gram. Suddenly, this life-changing drug wasn't just for the rich. Millions could access it. It was like democratizing medicine.
That's incredible. And he wasn't just a lab guy, right? He had an entrepreneurial side.
He absolutely did. Wasn't content just inventing. In 1954, he founded Julian Laboratories.
His own company.
Yeah, focusing specifically on making affordable hormone treatments. But his inventiveness, it went beyond medicine too. Over 130 patents.
Like what?
Well, one big one was aerofoam. Fire retardant foam used by the U.S. Navy and Air Force in World War II to put out gasoline and oil fires. Save lives.
So medicine, industry, defense, the guy was everywhere. You'd think he'd be celebrated, right? Living the good life.
You would think. But no, this is the really tough part. Despite all this success, the racism was relentless. His home in Oak Park, Illinois, a fancy Chicago suburb, it was firebombed. Twice, actually.
Yeah.
Once just before they moved in, once after, in 1950.
Firebombed for being a successful black scientist.
Pretty much. That was the reality. But even that didn't shut him down.
What did he do?
He doubled down on advocacy. He fought tirelessly for other African Americans in STEM, worked for the NAACP, mentored young scientists. He knew the struggle firsthand.
He used his own battle to pave the way for others.
Exactly. He wasn't just going to let those barriers stand.
Did he ever get the recognition he deserved during his lifetime?
Thankfully, yes. Eventually. The big one came in 1973. He was elected to the National Academy of Sciences.
Wow. That's huge in the science world.
Massive. and he was the very first black chemist ever elected. A landmark moment.
It's about time.
And since his passing, the honors have continued. A U.S. postage stamp in 1990. Percy Julian High School in Chicago, named in 1975. His legacy is cemented now.
That's the big turning point, isn't it? Despite everything, his impact couldn't be denied.
Absolutely. It endured. Triumphed, really.
So, wrapping this up, Percy Julian's life. It's just this incredible story of brilliance, grit, fighting for justice.
All rolled into one.
It really hammers home how one person can genuinely change the world, even when the world seems determined to stop them.
Yeah, and it makes you think, doesn't it? What can we take away from his life? About science? Sure. But also about perseverance. About fighting for a level playing field.
Absolutely.
His story is kind of a stark reminder of how much potential we unlock when we give brilliant minds a chance, regardless of who they are, and, maybe more importantly, how much we lose when we don't.
A powerful thought to end on. Remember Percy Julian, the genius they couldn't suppress.